Strength test time. So we're going to sit in the double force sign, 90 degrees, sitting in this position. Can you lift up the back leg? So lift it up and push it back, okay? Without too much leaning, staying nice and upright. So you ideally want to be able to do 10 on that side and also swapping round, 10 on the other side. So pushing back 10 times. That's checking for your hip rotation strength. To test hip flexion, you're going to need an object. It can be anything. I recommend something small. I'm going to use a dumbbell. Place it out in front of you, feet to the side. Place your hands at the side of your knee. Point your toe, lift and place over. You're literally going to tap your heel to the side and carry on. You're counting how many times you can go over the object. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. You're doing it until you can do no more. Then you're going to move the object over and do it on the other side. 2, 3, 4. And do that for however many you can. The main thing you're looking for here is there a difference? So if you can handle 20 on one side and 40 on the other, then obviously there's an imbalance. So that's how you can check your hip flexor strength. The main muscles for hip extension are glutes and hamstrings. So to test hip extension, we're going to test your glutes and your hamstrings. To test your glutes, we're going to do a single leg glute bridge. To do that, you want your feet going as close to your butt as possible because you ideally want your knees to be over your heels. One leg up and bent, okay? I avoid doing it out in front because you tend to find that that leg will drop over time as fatigue sets in. So try and keep that knee raised nice and high to put the weight of that leg over your glutes. As I say, trying to get your heel underneath your knee, and you're going to come up and down, literally lightly tapping and coming back up. Okay? As high up as you can, as low as you can. It's helpful to get somebody to watch you to make sure you're not just kind of not getting full range when it starts getting too much and tired. So, and all you're doing is going up and down. How many can you do on one side? How many can you do on the other side? Everybody always wants a magic number to work to. I'd say if you're under 50, aiming for 30 in one go would be optimal. If you're in your 50s, go for 20. If you're in your 60s or 70s, maybe 10. Be realistic. Don't beat yourself up. The main focus is one side different than the other? If there's one side that's different than the other, there's been an imbalance going on. One glute's been getting stronger, the other one's not been having to work. And that is more important than how many you can bash out. To test your hamstrings, you're going to need exercise sliders, or these are just furniture sliders. If you've got a laminate floor, you may get away with furniture polish, just be careful after, or paper plates. Find a way that you can get your feet sliding. So we put them down, heels on the exercise sliders, lie down, and what you're going to do is you're going to lift your butt up, out, keeping that butt above the ground and back. You don't have to hold it quite so long. So out and back, out and back. Okay? Ideally, you're looking at between 10 to 15 of those to know that your hamstrings are working and functioning correctly. If you want to take that test one step further, you can just do it single-legged. Exactly the same as glute bridge. Got the exercise slider, push it out, pull it back, keep your hips up the whole time with one leg in the air. You can check both sides that way and see if there's an imbalance in your hamstrings. So those are the strength tests. Make sure you've done the range test. Make sure you do the core and balance test as well. Thanks for watching. Crack on.